Ebuzo for seminar mo ka say info bi nso tumi drop ya ba bonten a enya asem keto akwa nya fabidi agro. Ebuzo for ansa na be konsemi so mesos ene ne dedi kan mesos be subscribe ama eye Kwame Gentle TV Plus na bi odo comment enso ato comment section. No wa share video no ama afoforo enso enya bi ahwe.
The base for me come ho asem. Me nka the base for asem bi. Until say me hu say o mo sesa.
Yeah.
Because top bottom approach. Ye di honorable Kennedy onya Japan ma yen yesu. Enu nti na ye bu afu. Untimi nchichire top bottom bi amfa mba the base ho. Enipa bi abawura the base ni mu a. Tie me. Enipa bi abawura the base ni mu a. Wo mo every position the den wo mo boa. Enye the base ne kan ko no mo hwehwe. Na mom adwene o ma fa ne say on person mo blocking the progress of the base. If you don't know, I am telling you. And one thing I mean, person may waste my time. I can't want them. But Nyankopon ya adoma echena. The best see the pain. You better can say it here. Edi actually woman. Because a kwan yo mo person mo faso no. Ebia yo ma dwene say, omo ma the base no embassy. E chombe block the base no chances. Base ne. You start to see can the base once am ye ne. Base ne nipa guso frɛ pe baby on be register.
You nimber be a woman.
And so comfort the positions. Then class me na me yes general secretary. Me na me ye we na base ni akitire we.
Adwuma na crash so ya na crash.
E form adwuma ye nyenwie. Eti ya no necessary me ni ekwa ho. Be sin ne amanfo ebre. E pa baby on be register the base to become the base members.
Yeah.
Eti dede na ya na ase ne say.
Oh ya na wan take action bia. Say adwuma na we ya ne say.
Eti yan share from pooling stations. SSC etimi enya contact persons. Eni pa wo the base na name.
Yes.
E wo pooling stations. Trusted people. If you want more, ye bode dia ba san ye bedu so a ye benya national executives aya ba bepe. Yan cheche national executives so na ye mfa nko from top bottom ye mpe.
Wo say what your party? Everything now should be an interim stage position. Oh, these are the few people are afeni ekofa hierarchy and we na national.
You beka the base asemo a say ye mu asu kokopre information ana.
No, that is why
information should come to us. Look, that is time ye honorable Ken campaign. The same thing is here. Yantimi anka nkyere wo mu, yanka nkyere wo mu. Edu baby at the next two. Just setting up your cameras. Any idea you betcha no? See there be mamumfa. No more year.
Me on the line.
But who you want?
Sa idea na you catch us say you fan the line.
Never better obvious because only person the building the online. Sorry, ejina ho.
Asemba ko a oka ya meka pa say sanko 48 afo wi.
O ti ase.
Oko ka. Oko ka.
It's the man himself. Recognizing the perjuma power.
That is no, that is the nature.
You should begin to know, sir. Sabi, information.
And this time around, it dwindled.
Yeah.
So you still may want to find out what happened.
Hey.
You get it.
It is not out of place.
So auditing is key in everything.
But even if you find it's not everything,
whether you've won or not, you need to do internal and external auditing.
I'm saying that even if we find something, it's not everything we'll share with the media. We'll share
of course.
What's supposed to be shared.
Of course. I mean, I do agree with you entirely on that. You can't share everything with the media. It's the reason why even with the NPP itself, that report, performance report, I don't know if you have even cited that report.
No, they said it's a discrete document.
So how do you revamp the party going into the 2028 election?
The people who are supposed to.
Who are those people?
Do that. They
are you not a key player? Oh, how do you navigate through?
I'm an ordinary spokesperson.
Oh my goodness, MPP.
I'm an ordinary spokesperson who speaks for the party.
Oh,
who speaks for the party? But you don't also expect us to watch all our dirty linen in public.
Nobody's saying that. But for most of the key players you engage, will tell you, unless they are deceiving us, they'll tell you, oh, I've not cited any report. I don't know anything.
So if the big men have not cited, why will an ordinary question go out and cite?
Maybe you could be so connected that Charlie.
No, my connection hasn't brought the document to me yet.
You are still listening to the verdict. So let me activate the lines. You can be part of the conversation. Once your calls come through, surely I will pick them and then engage you on the show. The verdict is the show. My name is Isaac Ade. These are the lines: 055-288-0216, 055-288-0216, or 0535-183317, 0535-183317. Again, once your calls come through, in the midst of the conversation, I will still engage you. This is still the verdict right here on Star 103.5 FM. I have my first caller here. Hello, good evening. Sorry, please try and then call back. Try and call back 0552-880-216, 0535-183317. We'll be talking about, other things as well, sonar and then some other, national conversation. But in the meantime, you can be part of the conversation. 055-288-0216. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. My name is Andy. I'm speaking from Kaswa.
Could you please move away from your radio set? Kindly.
Abanzo. My name is Andy. I'm speaking from Kaswa.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, please, I would like to know more about how
103.5
Kennedy Japan was treated as far as he's an NPP member. So his spokesperson, I want to know, how are they going to bring Kennedy and his those people who love him concerning how Abronye and who they come to social media attack him personally? So can you kindly ask the man in the studio, how is Baumia going to manage to get Ken along? And if he's able to do so, are they really teaching the young ones that if they don't agree with someone, we should attack the person's personality, or what is going on? Can they talk to their followers so that they teach the young ones proper politics, especially those of us studying political science? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for calling from Kaswa. For the very first question you posed, he is not with Baumia, let me put it that way, for him to know how he's going to mobilize the other people to, unless you have an answer to that, but I don't know how.
This one should be directed to Miracles or Equia.
Exactly, and I've done that already. So
and what was the response? He said he's not going to give Ken and Brian free press.
Oh yeah, let's go beyond that, But let's go beyond that.
But you had it was on your platform.
Of course, on it was just last week. It was just last week.
Okay.
But beyond that, he mentioned that they are doing everything possible to, bring everybody on board. And really, she mentioned that, But it was just the free press you heard, the free press bit. That was the only thing.
I don't even want to comment on it. Let's proceed. That's fine.
But when you saw the video, because there wasn't a quote card in that regard. It was a video. When you saw it, what came to mind?
She did well. It was a good one. We wish her the best. So you were trying to defend her. It's a good one. We'll take it to Guinness Book of Record.
Okay.
Take it on CNN, all media platforms and play. It was a good one. It promotes unity. I'll end it there.
Sarcasm to the highest degree.
Oh, why you don't believe it promotes unity?
That's fine. You can also call 055.
I'll just say that sometimes in our communication, a little bit of wisdom and modesty is required.
She didn't exhibit that.
Generally, it's just an advice to all of us that a little bit of wisdom and modesty is required.
She didn't exhibit that.
I don't want to personalize it, but how that some of the questions have my responses. I've really been measured about it because as a PR person, you serve as a middleman between the reality and what the public ought to know. Sometimes it's not a situation that you are lying, but the information ought to be managed in a certain way for the greater good of all of us. I recall when I was at the Ministry of Education and somebody called me, this was a person asking me to be very honest with the person. I said, let's assume hypothetically, I should come and announce on TV that all 17 food items in the schools are finished, so that every parent will now rush to the school to go and carry their order. That itself will bring a national security concern. So some of these things, no matter what you, as somebody sending an information, wisdom requires that you manage it or put it in a way that become reconciliatory and solves problem ultimately. You don't put the information. You are a doctor. Somebody comes, you say, "Hey, madam,
The verdict.
There is a better way of saying it. Madam, please sit down. Can I get you water? Then you ask a question. That's why you are a trained professional. But when you come on radio and after a tense election like this, your posture doesn't sound reconciliatory. It really doesn't augur well for us as a party, if you ask me.
The BaSe, what is it?
Me, I came to speak for the NPP. I didn't come to speak for the BaSe. You see, yesterday...
What, it doesn't exist?
You see, the people championing the BaSe are not anonymous. They are people who has faces. So if...
Do you know them?
I know some of them. Just like you also know some of them. So
has it been sanctioned by Kennedy Japan?
I can give you their contact to speak to them. It's a question that...
Has the BaSe been sanctioned by Kennedy Japan?
I'll answer you.
Thank you very much.